How's it going, my truant people? Dr. Slacking, the Slacking Doctor, back with our Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke. And if you missed the last episode, go ahead and check that out because I'm about to give some spoilers. It's fair warning. We got our last gym badge, we took on a legendary Pokemon which we caught, and we have one legendary left to pursue, and that's Articuno. However, we're not going to do that today. We're not going to go after Articuno because I want to make sure that we can beat the Elite Four. I want to make sure that we have every chance to actually beat this game, and I think wasting our money on pokeballs, because we don't have many at all, we have 9 ultra balls, 5 great balls. Buying more pokeballs I think is not something we can afford to do. Actually, let me just switch them to very quickly. So instead we're just gonna progress with the game, and we're gonna progress with the game today and probably tomorrow. So I'm going to make warning here that there's going to be a cut very quickly. I have to leave for work in exactly 7 minutes, but my schedule is super hectic, and I'll talk about that during this battle. So I wanted to get this battle recorded now, and then I'll record the rest of the battle tomorrow. I'll explain why in a second. Oh, I'm knocking everything flying. So here we go. Let's take on Lucas. What? Doctor? What a surprise to see you here. So you're going to the Pokemon League? You collected all the badges too? That's cool. Then I'll whip you, Doctor, as a warm-up for the Pokemon League. Come on. Now, I don't know what level this guy is. We're all level 45 at the minute. I don't know what swimmer Lucas has. I'm hoping Claydol. Okay, that's not a bad Pokemon. Oh, I was about to say I'm hoping lower than level 45. Level 47. I did also teach everyone Fly. I went and picked up Fly as well. I forgot to say that. I sold loads of items, and I bought... That won't... What does that do? Oh, come on. This Claydol's setting up on me. Yeah, I bought loads of... that did nothing. And Ancient Power. Don't hurt too much. Don't hurt too much. Zacharias. Okay, we can't stay in on this. Yeah, I sold loads of items. I picked up Fly. I taught everything that could learn HMs. Edvard, Miller, or Mert here. Come on then, Mert. Let's give you some screen time. I'm sure you can eat this up, right? You can eat this. You can eat... Yes, you can eat this. Okay, so let's get the surf off. Mert has recover as well, so that's good. Yeah, the reason that I'm recording this in such a hectic fashion, such a crazy way, is that basically the past few days have been, and the next couple of days have been super crazy for me. Yesterday I went to work as normal, but I got a phone call just before I left saying, hey, when you get here, just to warn you, there's going to be a police, like, Elekid. Okay, Elekid, that's fine. Elekid is absolutely fine. Edvard really is the answer to Elekid. There's going to be a police tape around the place, so you can't get in. I need you to park up the next road along and walk around the back, and we'll let you in through the back. So I was like, okay. They're like, don't worry, all the staff are fine. Everyone that works is fine. Everyone you know is fine. But we can't really say any more because we don't know how you're going to feel. So just come to work. And I was like, okay, that's a little crazy, but cool, I'll come to work. And I'm going to say this now, the start of this story, before anyone, whatever. I can't say what went down. I'm not allowed to say the police are involved and everything else, so I'm not allowed to discuss that, especially on the internet. I mean, I haven't discussed it with anyone, but I'm definitely not going to do it on the internet. We're not really allowed to talk about it, but so that was like, right, what on earth is going down? Do you know what I mean? I've just got this scary phone call. So I turned up to work fearing the worst, and some pretty dark stuff had gone down. I can say that much. It was pretty dark. It was pretty crazy. I think they outspeed, so I think we can... Oh, I don't want to risk Edvard. We're going to heal. We're going to straight up heal. We're not going to synthesis. I've been talking too much and not paying enough attention. Yeah, so that was like... So last night when I got in, because of that, I was not in the right place to record. I was not in the right mindset. So I didn't record last night. I was actually also the guy that I'm battling this week in the PEBA was asking to battle me last night potentially, and I just straight up was like, no, like I'm not doing that. Too much craziness. Like my head's just not in the right place. So that was wild. Then I woke up this morning planning on recording again, and to be honest, I still didn't feel good. I still didn't feel in the right place to record. Why would you send out a Remoraid? Does it have Ice Beam? I'm slightly scared, but I think we're safe to Razor Leaf. yeah, I was just not feeling good this morning, and I was like, if I record straight away, I know it's not going to be right. So I kind of chilled out. I watched some other YouTubers' content, got myself in the right frame of mind. I had some cereals, and even that was like, so I love cereals. I'm a big cereal person. If you can be a big cereal person, then I am. Really love my cereals. Poured this like massive bowl. I don't know if you can, here you go. If you can see the size of this bowl, but like it's like the size of my head. It's a very, very big, very deep bowl. Like filled it full of cereals, and went to pour the milk out, and the milk had like 3 days left on the use by date. Went to pour the milk out, and it was like Grimer coming out of the thing. It was just sludge. It was, ooh, crit. Oh, and the paralysis. Who can eat a dragon breath? Honestly, I think Miller. So it's like sludge just dolloped straight on my cereals. So I was like, that's a massive bowl of cereals wasted. Absolutely wasted. I can't eat that now. So I had to throw that in the bin. Pour another bowl of cereal. Fortunately, I bought new milk last night because we were running low of the other milk anyway. It wasn't because it was near its sell by date. It's just we were running low. But obviously, it turned for some reason. Which now makes me concerned about my fridge because I'm like, this guy has an Electabuzz and an Elekid. I think Edvard will be safe. Level 47, we were unprepared. Oh, stop with these screens. Yeah, so that was just like another thing. Woke up this morning, didn't feel good. Got my head sorted, like, right, let's get some cereals, let's record. Cereals were not good, and I was just like, what is my luck right now? This is doing nothing, is it? This is doing absolutely nothing. We might as well synthesis up. We'll eat this. I'm not too worried. It's not like this Electabuzz has Fire Punch or anything. It's not doing a lot to us. We'll synthesis up. We'll get the poison powder on it. And then I'm supposed to be leaving for work in 1 minute. So let's get this battle finished. Anyway, so that was really crazy. And then basically tonight I finish work late. I've got to go to sleep. I've got to get up really early in the morning. Because then my girlfriend is going to Budapest tomorrow with a group of her friends, her old friends from like school and college or whatever. So I've got to go and drive her all the way down to London tomorrow so that she can get on her flight to Budapest. Is she going tomorrow or is she going the next day? I think she's going home tomorrow actually to see her family for a day, then going the next day to Budapest, whatever it is. I can't quite remember. But either way, I've got to take her down there tomorrow morning really early. Yeah, I'm taking her to her house, that's it. She's going to her house because I think she's got stuff at her house that she's picking up to put in her suitcase. Then she's going on to the airport, that's what it is, and see her family. So I got to drive down super early tomorrow morning, and I would usually record tomorrow morning, but that trip could take me 5-6 hours to get there and back. Plus time probably to go in and see her family if they want me to go in, I don't even know because then I'm working again tomorrow night. So it's just like once I leave for work today, I'm literally going to work, eat, sleep, drive down to London, drive back, work, eat, sleep. I'm going to try tomorrow. I did not look at what was coming in. Let's go with that. I should really have been paying attention there. Don't be anything that can kill a vet. Come on. Be kind to me, Swimmer Lucas. Be kind. Oh, this is Victory Bell, of course. It's a starter. Level 53. Oh my goodness. Oh, I should use Fly. Why do we have Fly if I'm not going to use it? It's okay. I don't think Victory Bell will do too much to me. Razor Leaf. We're cool. We're cool. That's not a problem. And we will finish it off with the Fly. Very nice. So, as I was saying, so tomorrow I'm going to try and get in and record the second half of this episode, where we're going to go through Victory Road. And that's what I was kind of trying to say at the start of the episode, is that we're not going to go for Articuno just yet, because honestly I'd rather spend all the money I have on potions and healing items to get us through Victory Road, because there are going to be things like this going on. So I've bought lots of full heals, I've bought lots of hive potions, lots of super potions, we've got lots of fresh water, like we've got healing items in the bag. We're cool on that. But I didn't want to spend any of that money on Ultra Balls, and honestly, I didn't want to go and take on another Legendary without giving myself the best chance of catching it either. You know, there's no point in going and counter it if I'm not going to spend the money to actually catch it. So, we're going to go through Victory Road. Okay, I'm just going to... Oh, I don't know why I went Fresh Water, I was looking for full heal. But I think I'm just going to switch out. Into Maribella. Show Maribella some love. We'll fire off an E-Speed and all will be well with the world. And I keep pressing screen capture instead of speed up because that's what I'm doing. So yeah, so that's the plan. That's my crazy crazy 10 minutes for you, just unloading on you, just here's what's happened, here's what's going on in my life. So that's what's happening. But then once my girlfriend goes away, she's gonna be away for like 5 days, I think, and 5 days to a week, something like that. And while she's away, I have 3 days consecutively off work, and I'll get back to that in a second. That loosened me up. I'm ready for the Pokemon League. Doctor, you need more practice. But hey, you know that. I'm out of here. Smell ya. Cool. We beat you, but cool. So anyway, once she gets back, or once she leaves, I have 3 days off work. And as I think I've discussed this before, I record in our bedroom, so I can't really record late at night either because she often works early mornings, so she needs to sleep. So basically, that's why I struggle sometimes to record after work, and I have to record before work. Once she's gone away and I have 3 days to myself, no work, no girlfriend, no responsibilities, I am going to go heavy on the content. I'm going to make sure you guys have some quality content coming your way. I'm going to get our PBA battle done. I'm going to get everything like that sorted. I'm also hopefully going to start our next series, which I'm super excited about, because once this series is over, there is something else coming your way straight afterwards. And I'm not going to say too much about what that is yet, because I haven't got all the graphics and everything sorted, so I don't want to speak and then find out that I can't do what I wanted to do. So I'm gonna just wait. I'm just gonna hold it off on revealing too much yet, but it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty cool. It's something new and original again. Original in the sense of, you know, this was the Doctor Lock. It's a little bit different to what other people are doing. It's like that. It's a little bit different, a little bit of variation. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. With that, I am gonna go to work because I am now 5 minutes late. So I'm gonna basically heal up these Pokemon, and I'll catch you in just a second. Although for me, it's going to be like at least 24 hours, maybe even 48 hours. But for you guys, just a second. And we're back. And as expected, I have changed. Everything has changed. Nearly a day and a half has passed. Craziness has happened, my friends. Craziness has absolutely happened. I have some stories to tell you. I have some serious stories to tell you. If you're wondering where we are, I went into the Pokemon League because I wanted to just get through to Victory Road and start from there, because I wanted to skip all this boring bit. Unfortunately, I didn't realise fortunately, I didn't realise we were going to get encounters here. This is Route 23, I've checked. We only have an encounter for Route 22, which is where we got Mariabella. So I was trying to get past all these guards because they're a bit boring. So this is our encounter for Route 23. And it's a Totodile. That's pretty sick. Oh yes. And we've already got Squirtle in the PC. That's tough choices. I don't think I can hurt this thing. Oh, do you know what? I don't think I can hurt this thing. And I don't think it will catch. I think my best option is to do what I usually do and poison it and then just throw some balls. I'm going to throw some great balls until it gets weaker. Yeah, just like I thought, this is going to be a problem. I don't think we're going to catch this. We've put it on the timer with the poison. Easy! I thought the catch rate for starters would be much worse than that. Totodile. Oh, I haven't got the random name generator up. My phone battery's dead. I'm going to just name this Totodile. I'm just going to do it. Totodile, crocodiles. There's a name that springs to mind. Male. Oh, I should be better at this. I tell you what we'll name this. We're going to name this Totodile Kyrak. If you've been keeping up with our PEBA battles, then you will know why I'm naming this Totodile Kyrak. You will have seen that Croconaw. If you haven't, then I definitely recommend you check those out because they're very good. So Kyrak, if you're watching, which I don't think you watch my content, but if you do, there you go, mate. You've got a Pokemon named after you, so that's pretty cool, I think. You know, that's always nice. And that's powering the PC for us, so I'm very, very happy about that. Yes. So I have some explaining to do and some stories to tell, because I'm imagining that this, right now, it is 10:30 on Wednesday. This was supposed to go up on Wednesday night. I find it highly... Oh, there's an item there. I find it highly unlikely this is going to go up on Wednesday night now. It's probably going to go up early Thursday morning or Thursday night. I don't quite know how I'm going to do it yet, whether I'm just going to drop it as soon as I finish it, whether I'm going to stay up to finish it. Who knows? But the reason for that is basically this morning, as I said in the first part of this episode, I think this is going to have an item. This looks like There you go. You can see it just looks suspect. Yeah, as I said, these kind of look suspect too. No. No. And there's no darkness of grass. As I said in the first bit of the recording, we get another encounter here for Victory Road, so that's pretty wild. Oh, I'm pretty excited to see what this is. Let's go this way, let's go this way. Any items? No. Now, if I move that, it's going to get stuck up there, so I'm not going to move that. Ladybird, that's our encounter. I just realised we're getting our encounter. Ladybird. I don't know how I feel about that. I like Ledian's design. I like Ladybird's design. I like the design. I like the design, so this thing should live as strength. It's not such a low level. I was wrong. I guess it was a basic stage Pokemon. That's a little bit disappointing. Well, I mean, we have power in the computer. I guess it doesn't matter too much. No item there, but that looks like a switch for this boulder, so let's do that. Anyway, what I was saying is, as I explained in the first half of this episode, or the first part that I recorded, I was taking my girlfriend down to south of London this morning. That's not South London, that's south of London, but near London. And to take her back to her family home before she goes on holiday, so she could sort some stuff out there and see her family for a bit before going away. And it was supposed to be like a 4.5 hour round trip, and it basically ended up taking me 7 hours. And that is in no small part because of one of the bits of craziness that has just been happening to me this week. And I don't want to sound dramatic right now. I really don't. I don't want to sound dramatic, very, very dramatic. But I'm going to be dramatic. This week has been crazy. Like, I swear, death, I'm sorry to be morbid, but death has literally been following me everywhere. Like, no matter where I go, I am just constantly in the shadow of the Grim Reaper this week. It has been crazy, like absolutely crazy. So basically, we got massively delayed coming home today. Well, I got massively delayed coming back. So when I got back, I literally had to shower, do my hair, iron my clothes, grab something to eat, and go to work. And I just didn't have time to record the second part of this episode, which I'm now recording after work. If I have to go suddenly, if I have to make a cut, go and come back, it's because my dinner's finished and I have to go eat my dinner too because I am starving. Your boy needs to eat. That's what it is. And I would have liked a Morwell, by the way. There are Morwell here, and I would have liked that. That would have been better than Ladybird, if I'm honest. But it is what it is. So anyway. Trainer. Come on, then. Let's do this. Xatu. I did get rid of Bite because I just didn't think it was that useful. So we'll go for Ancient Power. Even though we only have 5 PP for that, and I should probably save the PP. Let's level up first. I guess Trainer's going to level up too. I don't know. We're just going to go with it. That's what happened. So I should tell you this story. I should explain. I should explain why I got delayed coming back, what has gone on, because you guys must be thinking, you can't just say something like death has been following me and then talk about whether you deleted Bite or not. So, what's been going on? What's been happening? What stories do I have to tell you? As you know from the first part of this episode, some craziness went down at my work recently. Genuine madness. Genuine madness. Like, I just... wild, absolutely wild. So there's that. Can't talk about that. As I explained previously, I'm not allowed to talk about that. And to be honest, I wouldn't because I just I don't know. I'd feel a bit distasteful talking about it, I guess. But that happened. And then let me talk you through what happened since I last spoke to you guys, since the first half of this episode. So I finished that. I walked out of this room, put my shoes on, I went to go to work, jumped in my car, and I was running late because I'd been recording. Hello, Sceptile. You are powerful. We're going to have to fly you, I think. And basically, behind me here, there's like a kind of minor road on the edge of the city that intersects with a major road out of the city. And that crossing there, that like crossroads, that's a pretty busy crossroads. It's one of the main routes out of the city, and we live just off it, so... yes, our road is not that important, but it intersects with a major road. And so that road is very well... managed. It has a very good traffic light system on it, and in theory it's very, very safe, very well handled because they know the volume of traffic going through. Unfortunately, what you can never take into account in a traffic light system, I guess, is the level of human stupidity. And I see accidents on that road probably once a month, like just people driving like idiots, not paying any attention to traffic lights, going straight through red lights and just getting themselves into accidents. Oh, and there seems to be another problem. I'm going to have to make a very quick cut, and I'm so sorry, but there seems to be another problem. I'll be back in just a second. And I'm back, and there was no emergency. There was absolutely no emergency. My girlfriend was blowing up my phone, and as you know, she's going on holiday, so I was like, what's she forgotten? What has she left here? She was blowing up my phone because I hadn't replied to her message, basically. She's bored, sat at home in bed, because she's got to be up at like 4 AM, so she's already in bed. But she can't get to sleep, and she's annoyed that I'm not texting her back because I'm doing this. And I was just like, okay, I'll pause my recording. Don't worry, the people will wait. The truant people will wait while you blow up my phone because I haven't texted you back quick enough. Nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Can't say I'm surprised, but that's life. It made me smile, to be fair. It made me smile a lot. But I gotta finish my story for you guys. I gotta finish my story. And I'm trying to think where I was. So I was telling you, major road, traffic lights, human stupidity, people going straight through red lights. That's what I was telling you. So I go to work yesterday, I'm trying to go to work, and I'm late, I'm running late because I've been recording this, get out on that road, as soon as I get out on that road, blue lights everywhere, and like I said, I know it's not a great road, so I was like, alright, what's gone down, what's gone down here, and basically there had been two cars had been going across the junction, obviously one of them had skipped the red light, and they'd literally just gone bang, straight in front, and both of them, pretty much the front panels of the cars were completely ripped off, like, the bonnet almost was completely ripped off one of them, like almost detached. It was that bad. The other car had obviously just gone straight through the side of its bonnet. It was awful. Fortunately, on both cars, as I drove past, it did look as though the cabs were intact. The actual bit where people sit, it looked as though the collision had ripped the side off one and just crumpled the bonnet of the other, or ripped the bonnet off one, sorry, crumpled the bonnet of the other. So it looked as though everyone in the cars had probably been safe. It is a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit, so I'm doubting they were going quick enough to really, really hurt each other. I know at night people would drive through that at like 80, 90 miles an hour sometimes in the city. People just drive really fast. Oh, I need to choose between the items. The top one is the top one. That is a fun fact for you. I always, when I have to pick items, I'll always go right is right or top is top for some reason. An Aurora Beam on TM, that's pretty nice. I mean, the other item could have been a Master Ball. I guess we'll never know. I could go out and do it again, but I'm lazy. We're not going to do that. We don't need a Master Ball. We're cool. We're not losing any more squad members. These encounters are just for the PC now. Everyone is living. I should probably not say that at the start of Victory Road, but I'm feeling confident. So anyway, I think everyone in that crash was okay, but it was just crazy that, like, I'd been to work, there'd been some craziness going on at work the next morning, and, like, I had literally gone to work, and my whole, like, work was taped off. Police, like, I couldn't get into my work because there were police swarming around it. I go out of my house the next day to go to work again, and I can't even get off my street because there's, like, a police, like, blockade in the road. I'm just like, what is going on? Like, the police do not want me to go to work, apparently. I mean, if it's police rules that I have to not go to work, then that's fine. I mean, I can, if that's what it is, that's what it is. I'll stop. I could quite happily sit at home and record for you guys all day. But anyway, I go to work. And I get there, and I walk in, there's some guy there, and he's in, like, really expensive clothes. He's got, like, slick back hair, he's looking kind of fancy, and I'm like, I don't know this guy, like, who is this guy? So I'm like, hi, like, what's going on? He's like, oh, hi, I'm from CID. And I was like, what was that? Who are you? I'm CID. Right. What are you doing here? I'm taking everyone's statements back yesterday. I was like, okay, so that's crazy. He's taking everyone's statements about what happened. Obviously, I can't tell you guys what happened. And that was just like, right, I didn't expect that. And he was in, like, really expensive clothes, and I was, like, genuinely looking around like Sherlock Holmes is in my workplace. Like, Sherlock Holmes is here right now. So that was kind of exciting, but again, just bizarre. Like, he was going through security footage and stuff with us, and it was just not out of the norm, you know. That's not my everyday practice at work. Then I'm driving home, and I'm like, right, let's just get home. Let's just go home now. I'm tired, it's late at night. Let's just go home, get everything ready for my girlfriend to go on holiday with her, get her cases packed and everything like that. And I'm coming down the road that leads to this junction. And as I come over, like, a bit of a hill, past the supermarket, suddenly, like, the night sky is just full of lights again. And I'm just like, no way. Like, you cannot be serious. What is going on this time? Come over the hill, and there's an ambulance, like, parked straight across, like, one of the lanes, blocking the lane, and everyone's filtering down into the other lane. And I was just like, oh my goodness, what now? We had to go real slow because of this ambulance was blocking the lane. We're all filtering. We had to literally crawl past the ambulance. So You could not avoid seeing what was going on in the ambulance. Yes, I mean, I guess I could have just sat like this at the steering wheel. Don't look, don't look, don't look. But I looked because you do. Like, it's morbid curiosity. You looked, you know what I mean? And I looked, and I kind of wish I hadn't. And there was, fortunately this time, there was no cars wrecked. I guess I say fortunately. I mean, there was no debris across the road. There was no cars wrecked. There was just someone in distress. Let's put it that way. I'll say no more than that. And I was just like, okay, like, it sounds really selfish to be like, I didn't need to see that. Like, you horrible person, how could you in front of me? But, like, I don't mean it like that. I really don't mean it like that. I don't mean any disrespect to anything. It's just, you know what I mean? After the craziness that's been going down, I was just like, wow, like, what has the past 48 hours been? So that was that. Got up this morning to take my girlfriend down south, and I was like, right, the last 2 days, bizarre, like, you know, just utterly bizarre. That's the only way I can really explain it. We're going to feather dance this thing, and hopefully leftovers, that way will heal any damage it does to us, and we will stay healthy. Yvette will stay healthy. Okay. That's rude. It's very rude. Not impressed with that. Oh, I didn't mean to click it again. It doesn't matter. We're asleep anyway. Doesn't matter. We're going to speed this up. So I got up this morning. I was like, right, let's just have a safe journey down. Let's avoid all the craziness. As I say, halfway down there, we're on the motorway, we're chilling, everything's good, everything seems fine, and suddenly, and like above the road, in like the gantries bit above, there's like signs that can have messages put up them, electronic like boards. Suddenly it comes up on this board. Why have I sent you out, Zacharias? You used to have Bite, that's why, you don't have Bite anymore. Suddenly on this board, it comes up, turn off motorway, road closed immediately. And I was just like, what? As we come around this corner, it just suddenly lights up ahead of us, and we're like, what? So we quickly turn off on the slip road. Everyone's like screeching to a halt, turning off on the slip road. Obviously been a big accident ahead, and they've had to close the whole motorway. Like, not just one lane, this is like 4 lanes or whatever, and they've had to close all of them. So I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, so we turn off. We have no idea where we're going when we turn off the motorway. Like, we ended up... My girlfriend lives south of London, so we usually go round London. We ended up having to go through London, which was crazy in itself. That's why it took me 7 hours to get there and back today, because of the added time of that. We actually pulled up at a petrol station, asked for directions, and the woman was like, oh yeah, go this way, you get back on the motorway. I was like, I don't want to go back on the motorway. The motorway's closed. She was like, oh, I don't know of any other way. That's the only way I know to get where you're going. So I was like, so we literally just had to wing it, and we got there in the end, and it was just absolutely mad. Absolutely mad. Then coming back, I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to go on the motorway because it was on the other side, so I'm hoping it's clear going through. And it was clear going through-ish. I mean, there was a bit of a pile-up on our side, but it was relatively clear going through. And as we're driving up, like, as I'm driving back, sorry, on my own, I drive past the accident, drive past it, and it's basically this lorry. That was all that was left. I'm assuming there were cars involved and they'd already been taken away because they were smaller. Only this lorry was left. But around the lorry was like so much debris, like so much scrap metal, like bits of luggage, bits of like obviously things from people's boots, like bags, just I don't even know what, everywhere. Looks like there was like clothing. I was just like, I don't even know. Like the road was just covered and people were still sat not able to go past, and they must have been sat there since I went past and came all the way back. I'm sorry, I'm getting so into the story. I need to play the game. You're here to watch me play the game. So I was like, oh my goodness. And I looked at this lorry, and this time the whole cab, from being like a massive lorry cab, just no cab anymore. So the accident outside this road, I'm fairly confident everyone was okay. That accident, I'm pretty sure at least the lorry driver wasn't okay. And it was just like... And I'm sorry to be so morbid, I apologise to bring this darkness to YouTube, to your Pokemon games. This is not what Pokemon's about. But I'm just, it's been crazy, and I'm, you know, I want to talk to you guys about it. That's, I don't know. I want to share what my past few days have been like with you. So I was just like, wow, that's another one. Like literally in 3 days, that's three times. Death is following me everywhere, literally everywhere. And came home, showered, went out to go to work, and I pull up to this. Why did I stay in on a water type? Whew. that was a little foolish. As I go on this road past that junction to go to work today, I get out there and it's rush hour. The whole road's at a standstill again. I'm like, yeah, it's cool, whatever, you know. Roads get busy at rush hour. People are going home from work. It's a major route out of town, like I said, out of the city. We come up to the junction, and basically, I wanted to turn right. So I pulled into junction. Remember, in the UK, we drive on the left. So I wanted to turn right. I have to wait because there's a stream of traffic coming past. And basically, the light system will go, it has like a little green arrow that points right when I'm free to cross. And at that point, for the oncoming traffic, their lights are definitely red and have been red for a moment. That way, I know I'm free to cross. I don't need to worry about anything oncoming. I just go. There's some guy speeding up to the junction. And I'm watching him, and I know it's rush hour, and he's trying to, like, weave in the... I say speeding, like, he's not speeding, but he's like, weaving in between people, just being really obnoxious, switching lanes, and basically he's got himself in the lane to turn across me, which is fine. When my light goes green, the lane that goes across me is allowed to keep going, because we basically, like, come at each other like this, and then we divert opposite ways. You can kind of see, like, we kind of, you know, we go opposite ways, so we don't actually impact each other. That's fine. He's in that lane. And he weaves into that lane, comes straight on, I go to turn, and instead of turning in front of me like he's supposed to and going across me, and me turning and going across him, he just goes bang, straight on, completely illegally, straight across the nose of my car. I literally slammed the brakes on. And we're talking about this far of just cleaning my bonnet straight out as well. I was just like, why? Like, what? What is happening? What is happening? Like, crazy. So, carry on, go to work, have a short shift tonight at work, thank goodness, because I was exhausted. Most quiet shift of my life at work, everything was fine there, no complaints. Came home, and I'm coming home, and I'm just trying to share the experience around, that's why I keep switching. Oh, okay, that's interesting. And I come off, like, kind of, there's like a... I don't know how many of you drive. There's like a kind of filter road, I guess I say. So we're in 2 lanes, but it goes down to 1. So the people on the outside, on the right, they have to merge in with the people on the left. Sounds pretty fine. It's pretty cool. I'm in the right-hand lane. Now, the rule in this country is you give way to the right, because we drive on the left, so you give way to the right. So I'm in the right-hand lane. I need to filter over to the left. I look in my mirror. There's a guy behind me coming up pretty quick. And I'm like, I know I have right of way. I've got this much filter lane left, and I need to move over. I need to be in that left-hand lane now. I look in my mirror. This guy is absolutely bombing it towards me. We're in like a 30 zone, and this guy must be doing at least double the speed limit, at least coming up behind me. And I need to pull over because I'm running out of road. And I'm like, I can't. If I pull over, he will not stop in time. He's going straight into my boot if I pull over. So I ended up swerving instead of like going into the lane that I'm supposed to be in. I end up just not swerving, but kind of going straight into oncoming traffic. I end up on the wrong side of the road completely, just driving on the wrong side of the road with cars coming towards me because they're going slower. And I realize that if I go in their lane, he can come past me, and then I can go back in. It's almost like an overtake maneuver, but in reverse. I have to move out to let this idiot come through. So, fortunately, because I'm aware enough to kind of notice that and see what's going on, I did that, and this guy just came bombing straight through. All his mates hanging out the car, shouting and stuff, and I was just like, this is how, like, these massive pile-up accidents are happening, because people are so stupid. Like, what? Why are you doing this? This episode is probably going to be so long, because I'm just talking away. I didn't even look at what the end that was. But we're going to keep moving. I need to speed up and concentrate, because otherwise we're going to make no progress. But yeah, so basically I've seen like so many accidents, so many crazy stuff going down in the space of 3 days. And then on the last day, I nearly get caught up in 2 accidents myself. People are trying to kill me. And I just, as I say, you guys probably aren't bothered. You guys probably don't care. But I just thought I should tell you guys, like, this is just one of those crazy times where I don't know, I felt like talking about it. I felt like sharing that with you. So that's that. That's what's been happening to me. That's why this episode is delayed. I have no idea where we're going. Literally no idea. No, I don't want to do that. I definitely don't want to do that because that's just going to block it. Why are you there? There are some powerful Pokemon in this. There's so many TMs as well. Some powerful Pokemon here, and yet we got Ladybird as our encounter. Okay, let me just think. So there's that, and then there's some other stuff I want to share with you guys as well. Actually, something a little bit more lighthearted because that's here. One of the issues I've been having where I work, basically behind our work, there's a car wash. And I want to know, like, is this like a British thing? If you're British and you're watching this, do you get like this? Do you feel like this? And if you're not British and you're watching, do you also feel like this? Like, does everyone get like this? That's what I'm trying to say. We've already done these people. Oh my god, we're going around in circles. We are literally going around in circles. Ah, this is so frustrating. No, Manetric, you are not my friend. That's fine. That's not doing that much. Ooh, do you have speed? Do you have speed? Do you have speed? No, we all have speed. There we go. I have faith in that. So where I work, there's a car wash. And I go into the car wash. Why does this guy have so many electric types? Go into the car wash and... Sorry, I don't go to the car wash. I speak to the guys from the car wash all the time. Like, they are... they're immigrants from Eastern Europe. I think possibly Romania or Albania. I think someone did tell me, but I'm not sure. I think they told me. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, they're genuinely the nicest people. Like, I honestly, like... I love them so much. They come into work all the time and chat to me, like, such good people, such good, like, conversations with them. Super cool and super nice. And that's the problem, is that they are really nice. And one of the things that they keep doing, which is very, very nice of them, is that they keep saying to me, like, bring your car in, because they see me driving to work. They keep saying, bring your car to the car wash, we'll wash your car for free. And I'm like, that's really sweet. That's really, really kind of you. The issue is, I have done nothing to deserve having my car washed for free. Like, I'm not like... Yes, I should have looked at what was coming in. A wall rain. I have done nothing to deserve having my car washed for free. I just chat to them now and then. I like them, but like they're a really good car wash. They charge quite a lot, like, and they're just offering to do it for free, which is super, super nice. But I feel bad because I feel like I can't accept that. I feel like awkward going in and not paying. And I know what's going to happen is I'm going to go in, I'm going to take money, and I'm going to be like, please let me pay. And they're going to be like, no, no, no. And then we're going to have that whole thing of like, please let me pay. No, you can't pay. Please, please, no, no, no. Is this wild or is this a trainer's? This better be a trainer's. Yeah, okay. How do I kill this thing? I don't have any fighting type moves. I guess Miller. Oh, come on! Okay, crit. There we go, Miller. Mate, you can't keep resting and then hyper potion. That's a joke. You're a joke. Absolutely disgraceful, that is. Oh. What do we do against a Cradilly? I guess Miller again. We've only got one psychic left. This is a problem. This is getting to be a real problem already. Oh my goodness, I knew this was going to be difficult, but this is getting really difficult. Anyway, so yeah, and he sets up the amnesia. That's a joke. Okay, we'll hit the crab hammer. Oh, that did nothing. We'll hit you with the psychic. Oh my goodness, how do we beat this thing? I mean, flying will be neutral. I guess Zacharias is our best bet. It hasn't shown us any kind of... Okay, that did quite a lot. Honestly, because it's healing with Ingrain, I don't want to do a 2-turn move. Crazy. Yeah, so I know we're going to go around. I need to focus on my stories or the game. Or I need to learn to do both, actually. That's what I need to learn to do. So I don't want to go around and have that whole thing where I'm like, oh, let me pay. I can't have it free. I can't possibly have it for free. And they're like, no, no, you can't pay. You have to have it free. We're really, really nice. And have to go through all of that kind of like back and forth because I feel really uncomfortable. And I know they're going to end up doing it for free. And I just don't feel like I deserve that, so I feel like I now can't go there. But the issue is I see them every single day. So my car is now filthy, and they keep being like, your car is so dirty, please just let us wash it, just bring it round. And I feel like if I go in one day, and I've gone somewhere else and got my car washed and paid, they're going to be like, oh, you went somewhere else and got your car washed. It's going to be like a betrayal, you know? Like top 10 anime betrayals. Like, they're going to look at it and be like, oh, you went somewhere else? So I'm like... I need to go and get over this awkwardness of this fear of them making me not pay for it, but I just feel so bad. I'm like, you guys can't they'll be stood there washing it, and especially if it's like cold and wet and miserable. I need to go on like a hot day so I don't feel so bad. Because if they're in the rain, like washing my car, like for free, I'll just feel so guilty. So that's my predicament, and if you can relate to that, if you're British and you can relate to that, let me know. If you're foreign, you can relate to that, definitely let me know. Or I say foreign, like obviously you won't think you're foreign, but foreign to me if you're not from Britain. And if you're British and you can't relate, just because I'm curious, is that a British problem? I feel like it is. I feel like it is. And also, I guess I'm curious as to how many of you guys are British, where you guys are all from. Let me know. Like, that'd be fascinating to know where my viewers are actually from. I get to see some of the demographics on YouTube. It does show me some. I know we have like someone in Vietnam who watches, which is crazy to me, and I'm so grateful for that. And we get views in Greece as well. That blows my mind that someone, you know, halfway around the world would watch it, and someone halfway across Europe would watch it. It's crazy, and I'm so grateful. But yeah, so that's my stories. That was my kind of story time that I had to catch you up on. And I thought those stories would be like out of Victory Road by the time I finished them. But Victory Road is baffling me. Okay, let me concentrate. Let me think. Where do we go? Well, we did that last time. We went down there last time. So we're definitely just going around we're definitely just going around in circles at the minute. And my dinner is ready now. This is not ideal. Okay, I'm going to have to make a cut after this training to go and get my dinner. This episode is all over the place. I am so sorry. I hope you've enjoyed the commentary, like hearing the stories. I mean, maybe they weren't that enjoyable. I don't know. But I know this episode has been all over. Oh, that could have been risky, I guess, staying in there. Gloom's going to have poison type moves. I don't want to deal with that. Yvette, we need to get you leveled up. Come on, Yvette. Let's get you on that fly business. There we go. Is that going to be enough? Not enough. Not enough. So yeah, I'm going to make a quick cut here. I will be back. I'm going to save it just in case. You know, you never know what happens. So I'm going to make a quick save here. I will be back in, well, for you guys, 2 seconds. For me, it depends if my dinner's ready or not. We'll find out. See you in a second. And I'm back. And I did eat my dinner. I did go and have my dinner. So it's been a few minutes for me. About 20 minutes, 25 minutes since I recorded the last bit. So I'm a little bit out of touch. I'm a little bit out of sync. I know we were hopelessly lost, but now I don't really remember how we were hopelessly lost, or what we were doing, or what I was figuring out. So we're probably going to continue to be hopelessly lost for a minute yet. Do we think I can push this down the stairs? Because I don't know where it's supposed to go. This is probably all wrong. Alakazam. Now then, Alakazam. What are you doing here? So the answer is no, I can't push that down the stairs. How did those... There was a double battle there. Okay, I know we haven't done a double battle. I would remember that. So how do we get to the double battle? Go away, Porygon. I wish I had money for repels. But this is a Doctor Lock, and we need all of our money for healing items. And here's the problem. I need to get down there. That's where I need to go. So I need to find a way to get down there. That looks... Okay, I think I'm with it now. Okay. So I think past this lady here, that's where... I got it. We're on it. I know it. We're good. I'm so stupid. I can't believe I missed that before. Yep. So we move you up here. Oh, you silly boy. That's what happens when you do speed up. Yeah, I'm not going to have to move that back down. Ah, foolish. Is there a gap anywhere in this top row up here? Is that the edge? No, that's the edge of the cave. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Don't hit me with anything. Okay, good. Okay, I'm very sorry about this. You're probably thinking, what's he doing? We need to put that boulder on that switch, but I put it up against the top wall so I can't move it down anymore. Because I'm stupid. But now we go back, and because I'm speeding up, basically, speed up button, worst enemy. But I'm already conscious this episode must be getting on for an hour. Like, this almost certainly is going to be an accidental hour of power. I hate you, speed up. I hate you so much. You're so tempting, but you're so evil. This is like that ledge in Cerulean. Alright, not this time. Not this time. We got this. We have got this. So 1, 2 nudges. No more for you. We're going to... A little speed. Just a little. Just a little. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that wasn't too jarring to watch. And we don't want to move it down too early, or we'll get stuck against this back wall. Now, we've got to move it through here. We need to be careful of the puzzle in here. We obviously can't just leave it here. If we go around and move it back, we can't move it down. So we have to move it across. It's a simple puzzle. It's as easy as it looks. Just a bit conscious because I know in the later games some of the puzzles with these things can be a little hard. So I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. Yes, there we go. That opens up that bit behind that lady. Just as I suspected. So many encounters. Ah! I thought we'd already beaten her. Okay, ancient power. Get the boost. Come on, get the boost and sweet. Surskit. Oh, I'm sorry to do this, Surskit. I love you, but goodbye. Politoed. That's a jump for Edvard. And actually, that's something that we can synthesis up on safely, which is nice. That's gross. Politoed, you are gross. I fell to 2, so we KO it this turn. And then we switch out before Parasong kicks in. Linoon. Miller should outspeed, and I imagine its special defense is bad, but we don't have Psychic anymore. Forgot about that. Oh, I took a risk there with Miller. I didn't mean to do that. I took a risk there. Just that she thought as I pressed it I shouldn't do that. Okay, I'm going to slow down the speed up. We're gonna pump the brakes, okay? Drive slow. Drive slow. If we've learned anything this week, it is to drive slow. So I'm gonna just take a little bit of a foot off the gas, pump the brakes a little. He says before hitting speed up, but we're just gonna calm. Did we miss? Did we miss fly? I didn't even know you could miss fly. Okay, this thing, we can speed up against this thing. This thing's not doing anything. Not doing anything. We are cool. Wing attack should finish it. Yeah. There we go. It's all good. It's all good. Yes, as I thought, that did drop that there. So we are now laughing. Ah, this guy. This guy. Electabuzz, you are not my friend. I think you can live in ancient power. It's not stab. We're gonna go into Edvard. Yeah, we resist that. That's cool. We had to do that, I think. Razor Leaf, I haven't got many left. Okay, he's doing that. I see how it is, Electabuzz. You are an important member of our PEBA team, but you are a pain in this Nuzlocke. Hopefully this will KO. It does, it does. There we go. Glalie. Oh my goodness, the ice types are real, and we are out of PP for Sacred Fire. Let's recover first, see what it wants to do. It wants to set up the Hail. We're out of PP for Psychic. How's the Surf doing? Oh my goodness. Okay, Surf did a lot, but then his bite, I think it was back, did a... Oh, stop it now. That was disgusting. Weeping Bell. Yeah, we did not want to stay in against that. Yvette, you're in. You're in, Yvette. Let's do this. Let's do this. We're all good. We're all good. Magneton. That's scary, though. Oh, wait. No, that's not going to work. We haven't got much PP left. Oh, my goodness. What do I hit? This thing? Psychic, we're out of PP. Magical Leaf, we're running low. I can't go into Merton's Sacred Fire it away in one shot. I can't poison it. How much is this going to do? Do a bit. Come on, Edvard. I mean, it does a bit, but it's not a lot. Get a crit, get a crit, get a crit, get a crit. I'm sure Razor D's supposed to have boosted. Come on. Okay, we're going to slow down a bit here. Okay, now it's safe. We're going to speed up. Okay, okay, okay. Honestly, stop. Just stop. So obnoxious. Gardevoir. I did not expect... Honestly, like, this game has been getting pretty easy. I think you guys have seen that. It has not been too tough recently. So I did not expect Victory Road to be this hard, but it actually has been tough. Mariabella, though. Mariabella, no nonsense from her. You know what she's about. We all know what she's about at this point. Honestly, I think I should heal up now. I think I should heal up. Let's get some fresh waters out. Let's get Maribella healed. Let's get... Where are my hyper potions? There. Let's get the squad looking fresh. Oh, I didn't mean to. Oh, that's me. Why am I speeding up? Potions. Concentrate. Come on, Doc. You got this. You got this. We got this. Whew, I'm nervous. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm feeling kind of nervous now. We're getting close to Elite Four, and I can't decide whether to record that tonight or leave that for the morning. If we make it. But I am getting kind of nervous, I'll be honest with you. Okay, that's definitely supposed to... Yeah, that's got to go down there, right? That's got to go down... Mariabella! Oh, it's your husband, Marcus, or... Ah, someone... I think Wishy Washy Gamer suggested the male alternative Mariabella. Mariabello, I think that's what he said. Or Mariobella, or something... Yeah, something like that. He changed the A to an O on one of them. I think it was Mariabello, which is hilarious. Anyway, I gotta move this down here, I'm sure. I can't move that one. So we gotta go back. We gotta go back and we gotta go down. So I'm looking for a down ladder. That's a down ladder. It would make sense that it would be there. It seems proximate. Okay, so where did that other boulder go? Where did that other boulder go? Here, this is it, right? This is it. Where are the switches at? Where are the switches? What am I doing with this boulder? That's the switch, okay. I don't know what this is. Ah, that's going to change the bit behind him, behind the blonde dude here. I think he's like a karate guy or something. Maybe he's a guitarist, something like that. This is going to change it behind him. Yes, it does. It drops that wall there. We can go up this ladder. I think we're getting close now. I'm pretty sure we must be getting close now. Avoid them. I might come in and grind against all these people. I think that's it, right? That's it. That's it. Okay. Okay, we've done it. We've done it. We've made it here. We've made it here. That's scary. This is so crazy. Now what I'm going to do is, after this, I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to go back into the cave once I've healed up. And I'm going to take on those last few trainers. I will record just in case anything crazy happens. And as you guys know, I don't hide deaths in this series. If it happens in grinding, I show you everything. So I'll go back and I will take them on. So far, the whole of Victory Road was calm. Nothing really scared us. So I'm pretty confident that fully healed, we can go and walk through them. It will be cool. Get that experience. And then next episode, we're going to take on the Elite Four. We're going to have our final battle against Swimmer Lucas. I genuinely cannot wait. And the most exciting thing about that, or not the most exciting, one of the most exciting things about that for me is my good friend who I named Swimmer Lucas after has just started watching the series. I literally have been messaging me about it all today. I didn't tell him about it until recently, and he's been binge watching. Like, shout out to him because he's been binge watching the whole series, catching up. So it's kind of hype now that I'm going to go and hopefully, if we make it to him, have this showdown against him. And I know now that he will be watching. That's really exciting for me. It's also super, super exciting that all you guys are watching. That we've made it this far after our first attempt at this Nuzlocke. If you've been here since the very beginning, if you saw when we picked Jotesana, if you saw when we lost to God Dudley, and we restarted, we picked up Luana, and we picked up Mariabella as our first encounter, we very nearly lost to Misty, and Mariabella carried us for part of the game. If you've been there since all of that happened, like, it's crazy to me that we've actually made it here. We're actually at the Elite Four now, but we are here. And that's what we're going to do next time. I am genuinely so excited. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. Thank you so much for loafing around with me, as always. And remember, drive slow, guys. Drive slow. I'll catch you next time.